This would be Tuesday, September 20th. We're going to, regular class. We're going to get into Living Tenderly here in a moment and also finish out Injustice yesterday. We're going to talk about today's bell work, which is going to be a battle haiku. Make sure it's focusing. House point game tonight for volleyball. And then book report workday tomorrow. And once again, not borrowing or loaning tape. For our bell work for today, we're going to do something that's called a battle haiku. Focus. Which is, you're going to write 3 haiku that follow haiku rules, 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, and then 5 syllables. And it has to be all about one topic. And that one topic is going to be you battling me, or some other famous person that you have chosen if you went instead of me. And the idea is that you are going to be throwing shade at them, like a battle rap, but it's going to be a battle haiku. You're going to have to go slow enough that I can count them as you do it, because my old person counting skills are not super strong, so I can do one line and then count it, and the second line and then count it, and so on and so forth from there. Those are examples for Char and for Char to help you out. That's the general idea. We're only going to get a chance to do 3 of them, because then we're going to have to go on to our actual poem. But we'll see if 3 of you are wanting to do it. If no one wants to, it's not the end of the world. It's win-win for me, because we go straight into the poem. But if not, it's going to require someone to be brave enough to throw down from there. Do we have anyone that was brave enough to throw down? If not, boo hiss. All right, you have to stand up. It's a proper battle haiku. You have to get into your throw down position.
Awesome.
Now you have to go slow enough once again for me to count it.
Okay.
All right, ready?
No.
Go for it. Me too.
Okay. Your shoes are Nike.
Hang
Your
on.
ties are
Hang-
very.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa.
I'm doing
I
it.
know, you gotta slow down though.
But I'm slow. Okay.
Your shoes are Nike. Good.
Your ties are very weak.
Your ties are very weak.
And your room be a mess.
Your room be a mess. Nicely done. All right, now you have to keep standing so I can throw down back at you.
I'm so
All right.
awkwardly look away.
You put the, wait, no.
I'm scared, guys.
You put the boo in your name of boo hiss,
Okay.
and
My mom watching.
you cheer like a,
Good person.
no. Oh, like a small girl.
I'm tall.
I know, that's why I'm throwing down, child.
Okay.
If I say you cheer like a tall girl, that's not very much of a throwdown if you're already tall. All right, you cheer like a small boy.
Okay.
You
I
made me
see.
change it. That's right. Anyone
I'm
else
holding grudges.
that you should
So
not remove?
DJ, go.
That was fun, guys.
Bomb? All right,
Come on, Ben.
we'll find out. I wish you luck.
Alright. You look like a horse.
You look like a horse. All right.
You're a tall, freaky, mean man.
You're or you are. You're a tall, freaky, mean man. All right.
A girl just beat you.
A girl just beat you. All right. I am not beat yet. I am dropping bombs on you more than just your name. Well done, you. That's the right. Go you. And if we can do, all right. Wetzel's my last one then. Okay. Ready to bring it? Bring it.
Out of your mind, weird.
Out of your mind, weird.
Chill your grill. Oh wait, you can't.
Chill your grill. Oh, wait, you can't.
Man out of control.
Man out of control. Well done. We'll see you tonight. A large crowd will cheer you on, but what will we say?
I don't understand that one, but okay.
Because we said we're going to make up a cheer for her tonight for the volleyball match, and she has no idea what we're going to be cheering and yelling as we taunt her.
Great.
So I was trying to make the reference. Hey, well done. That's all we were going for with your battle haiku. Well done, my battle haikuists. If you finished your battle haiku, then you can clear everything else off. You're done. If you're still trying to figure out how to count to 5, then you can keep these out and keep working. That's fine. If you've not finished my homework, then you can keep working on that too. But back to this. With our poem from before, we were doing Unjust. We got partway through it. Let's see, to there's then. We finished. It was a good try. I could only hope we could. With this one, we did figure out when it takes place. When does our poem take place?
The beginning of spring.
Where's your evidence?
Because in just so we're going from yeah.
And there's other evidence besides just the unjust spring. The mud luscious. And what does mud luscious indicate?
The snow is melting.
Snow is melting. And is mud luscious a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad. Good. Bad.
Those are the two options. Now we have to pick one of them.
Middle.
That is
Bad
not
or
one of the
good? You
options.
can slip.
No, not either. My wishy-washy
Good.
considers. Rackley?
There's also another thing that indicates that it's
And what is that?
spring. Puddle wonderful.
Puddle wonderful. Which should help you figure out if mud luscious is a good or bad thing. If we're
Until you
all
slip on
saying
it.
puddle wonderful. Mud luscious just means a lot of something that you like. And so that's where mud luscious. This would be an example of mud luscious. And so those are kids who are enjoying a large pile of mud, wallowing in it.
Mud.
Well, that's why it's mud luscious. Now for me, that's mud ucky, but apparently those kids, they're enjoying it. Then we introduce our main character. And who's our main character?
Eddie and Bill.
Not Eddie and Bill.
The lame.
Maybe the balloon man.
The
He
lame.
is lame. We'll get to that in a moment. You seem really excited about that part. But first, we have to figure out what is a balloon man.
It's a dude
man
who
that's
has
a
balloons.
He does not ride balloons.
Someone who sells flowers. What?
He sells balloons.
Nicely done. Not like SpongeBob with like Bubble Boy. Like he's not made out of balloons. It was the fact that it's a guy who goes around selling balloons. There was a famous movie made about a balloon man.
Balloon man.
No.
It's not.
Made by Disney.
I remember it.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah,
the balloon
right.
man sold the balloons at the zoo at the very beginning. That's what a balloon man is. He just, yeah, he did. You saying no doesn't make it not true. He went around the beginning selling balloons. Here's our balloon man. Now it does refer to our balloon man as being lame. I know, this is how you refer to your parents. But before you referred to your parents as being lame, there was another definition of it. And we have, I know at least one lame kid in here right now. But you have to know what the original definition of lame meant before it means, yeah, I've got lame kids in the hallway, I have to bump into them all the time. No, the lame kids get to leave class early. Because I know I have one in my 5th period who gets to leave early. If a horse is lame, you have to shoot it. That helps you out. Chavez?
Like if there's something wrong about it.
Yeah, if it's crippled. Lame just means crippled or broken in some way. So we have one lame kid right over, and so the fact that his hand is in a little casty thing, that makes him partly lame. I knew he was lame for years. Hey, don't be thrown down already. And so that would be what the lame means. So you see the kid walk with crutches, it means lame. So our balloon man walks with like a cane or something like that, or he is crippled, or walks with a limp, or something along those lines. If he wants the kids to come by from him, he has to get their attention. How does he get their attention to come by from him? The whistling. And so as he whistles, the kids come hear it, they get all excited, and we're going to introduce these two characters. We have an Eddie, and we have a Bill. And they get smashed together for a reason that we're going to get to. But first, what games were Eddie and Bill playing when they heard him go by?
Marbles and piracies.
Now, do you guys know what marbles is?
Yes.
When you lose them, you go crazy. Marbles, a little thing like that. Piracies, it's a little tougher. This goes back to SpongeBob. SpongeBob,
Oh.
you have to use your imagination. What does the word piracy sound like?
Pirates.
And so what are they playing at?
Pirates and marbles.
The whole, where's my bird? And so they're playing at pirates and marbles. The trick is, when they hear the balloon man going by, they get
Excited.
Scared.
nicely done.
No.
That's why we smash their names together. Because here's Eddie and Bill when they're sitting there playing, and then all of a sudden they hear the balloon man like, I want a red balloon. And then Bill's like, red's my favorite color. And Eddie's like, I don't care. And they start throwing elbows into each other, and they take off running to try and get to the balloon man first, and they're splashing through the puddles, because boys have issues. Unlike girls, who also have issues. We're going to find out more. Back to our main character, which is Balloon Man. There's the lame balloon man again. It throws in the word queer. and we're gonna get there. It's a word from a long, long time ago. Nowadays, the definition has changed. Now, queer is the word that if you like someone of the same gender, it's queer. But at the original definition, that was not the original meaning of queer. You guys know the original meaning of queer?
No.
You said
You know?
weird?
Yeah, nice enough. Weird, odd, or different. And so queer just meant that you were different than others. So if you liked someone of the same gender as yourself, they're like, oh, that's weird and different, because it was not like other people. Hence the queer, that would stick. Here it just means our balloon man is an odd guy. I mean, he's going around selling balloons in a park to children. He's kind of crippled, little legs kicking out the side as he goes along. And they're like, oh, that guy's kind of special. And you can realize when he's in the hallway, if he's trying to do sideways, it's not working. Then we get to our two girls who are out there playing in the park. We have mud, we have puddles and stuff like that. So they're out in the park. What games are the girls playing? Gavin.
Hopscotch and jump rope.
And they're dancing.
And the dancing is instead of running, because girls are not quite as boyish as the boys. So instead of fighting each other, they're gonna go. They hold hands and go balloon, balloon man, as they go running up to it. You guys know what hopscotch is?
Yes!
It's got the little
Oh my
squares and you
goodness
throw the rock on it. And then hopefully you know what jump rope is. It's a rope and you jump over it. Good job. Just maybe some kids are special. And so they're playing hopscotch and jump rope. Chavez.
I would just like to point out how you don't even have a red balloon in that.
I know. That's, well, I mean, obviously because they already bought it in the last screen.
No,
That's a pink one. That's when the girls are going to go by. The girls who are playing hopscotch and jump rope, they hear the balloon man going by. They also get excited, although instead of throwing elbows, being girls, how do they go up to them?
They dance.
And so that's where they hold the hands. But that's why we smashed the names together, because they're holding hands. I couldn't find a good picture of girls dancing and running, so use your imagination. That was the two girls dancing and running. Clip art failed me. I don't know. They have their little tushies are hanging out. They're adorable. And so they're running up to go by the balloons also. They're dancing and skipping. Then, as they get up to them, our poem gets a little weird. Because all of a sudden it refers to him as being goat-footed. Mr. Brovicast, why are we referring to him as goat-footed? I don't know. Why would Zaire spend his point having his iPad out? These are all wonderful questions to have. Thanks, Zaire. And so it's what's called an illusion. And if you don't know what an illusion is, not an illusion like what magicians do, but an illusion, which means, Renee, be brave.
Something that was from the past that is like recreated.
Not bad. It's a reference to something in the past. And so this is an allusion to something that was from Greek mythology. You know?
I was gonna say, isn't he a weird man?
He is a weird
so
man.
why would they go up to him?
Because of what he's selling.
I know, but he could be a kidnapper.
He could be. In a moment, this whole poem is going to make a lot more sense. Trust me. You're going to look at it, you're like, oh, it's a giant metaphor for something that happens today. I'm like, yes, it is. Trust me. Because this goat-footed thing is a reference to Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, there are these things called satyrs, or a guy named Pan. Top half man, bottom half goat. And so if you ever saw The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or Narnia, Mr. Thomas, Percy Jackson, his friend, there you go, Harry Potter, they're out there in the woods. Now,
I thought he was a llama.
not a llama. To time out for a second. What it is a reference to is with Pan, he was a defender of the forest. And the way he defended the forest was by using this panpipe. And whenever humans went into his forest to go hunt, he would start playing his panpipe. Hoodly, hoodly, hoo. And if a human heard the panpipe, it hypnotized you. And you were forced to follow along. You would sort of become a little zombie. Ah, and you'd follow along through the woods. He'd lead you deep into the woods, hoodly, 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 until you were deep, and then you just stop. And then you'd wake up, and you'd be surrounded by like bears and chipmunks, and they're like, roar, and jump on you, and that's how he would kill you. Okay. Why are we making that reference now? Good question. So my question is, knowing how Pan operated and what he did, why is the poet calling this balloon man and what happens with the kids the same idea? The connection between the two. Zaloy? using, getting closer. Not the balloons, but you're on the right track. Signal
Whistling.
is whistling. The fact that when the kids would hear that sound, it would hypnotize them. And they could not resist it, and they come running up to them. And so that's where the goat footing comes in. And it turns out, this whole poem is a metaphor for what we have today, referring to something that was common 100 years ago, where instead of a guy selling balloons, who is a little bit odd and creepy and whistled, we have a different guy that travels neighborhoods in a vehicle that makes noise. And when kids hear the noise, they can't resist it, and they go running up to him. And sometimes he's a little bit odd and different, but if you hear the sound, because what is it referring to? And so this is the same thing as the ice cream man. The ice cream man. So the idea that the ice cream man is not out in winter. When does he first come out? In the spring. They'll start coming out as soon as it starts getting warm enough for kids to come outside and that snow melts. Out they come to start making money. So as you go through there, the kids who are out there playing, as soon as they hear them, they come running up. The idea of the fact that you can't resist the music as soon as you know it's coming. And the fact that he's sometimes a little odd and different. Ice cream man. Raven.
In my neighborhood, with me and my friends, we don't look towards it, we run away and hide.
Everyone's a little different. We have one last poem we're going to take a look at tomorrow. Not today. And then you're going to have time to work on the book report workday. Make sure you turn my desk back or I charge you a point to do it. Zaire, you